ba-da-ba! There's another one in the books. So this will be video number 2. I think this will be worse than the first one, but that's okay. I find it's interesting. It's hard to plan the video. Well, I just don't plan the video, so that's the issue. But you have to plan the video, but right now I'm not. So then I don't have anything beforehand. It's like I just kind of start taking photos like I normally would, like I used to. I would just go and take photos because video wasn't a component to care about. But now that I have to care about it for these, I have to plan these out and then do vlogs either before I start or as I'm going, which so far I haven't been doing. So then I find I'm doing more kind of filler at the end, which is right now, which you don't care about. But I guess this is kind of to show the progression of making these videos, which is kind of what I also care about, is that yes, I want to show you cool images, I want to show you cool videos of, you know, neat places or beautiful sunrises or wildlife or whatever, but sometimes you just strike out. So today I think I got maybe 2 or 3 images that I really care about, but the rain made it tough. I didn't really spend enough time, to be honest, and then I didn't find the animals I was looking for. So, or the one I did was a mile away on private property, so that is what it is. I can't go and search for it. So anyway, hopefully the photos I show here are super cool and you really like them, and the music I pick is better today. Hopefully that happens. I'm not paying for it. I found a free website that lets me do it, so maybe that's limiting me, but otherwise, yeah. And I used my phone the entire day because I didn't plan for using my camera because I had my long lens on, and then my long lens died, but then came back to life, which is really cool. It just got super wet. So here's a little tidbit for you. If you want to use great camera equipment out in nature, whatever, and it's raining, only use the good stuff. This is a Sigma lens, and Sigma's great, but they're not, you know, the expensive Nikon lenses. So anyway, it came back to life, which is super cool. But there's the moral of the story, is that you get what you pay for. And something that was really neat today was seeing the white-tailed deer feeding on the evergreen trees, because in the winter, fall, spring, whatever, well, not spring, but when there's not a lot of food, there's not a lot of fresh food, what you'll see is deer often feed from the coniferous trees or evergreen trees. They feed on those during the winter, but what they'll do is they'll actually feed from the branches, from the boughs. So there's oftentimes cedars. You can see it in a cedar forest often. There's basically, like, you know, let's just say it 5-6 feet up in the air. It's almost like clear cut, and it's as if somebody's come across with something and just kind of cut all those branches off. But what it is actually deer feeding on them. So today I have a very, very short clip, which you might see now, of that white-tailed deer actually just reaching up just to feed, which is kind of cool. And then, you know, its attention turned elsewhere. But it was really neat to see, so that's kind of cool. I've never actually documented that or seen it before, which is pretty neat. And it was a big, good-looking buck. I would call it an 8-point buck, but you could call it a 10-point buck. Whatever the heck it is, regardless, it was a big, nice, healthy deer. And hunting season ends like 10 days from now. So if it could just get through those 10 days, I think it's just bow season now, so it's much less people hunting. They usually use that shotgun season, and it's over here now, but bow season is open until the 10th or something like that, the 11th. So anyway, that was super cool too. Images, a ton of deer out here. There's so much deer out here, and I have a deer with windmills in the back, and I think I don't think there's a ton of windmills here, and so you can do some cool I don't know, landscape shots with those. And just like that, we're shooting into the night. Where I am, I have to catch a ferry, and the ferry is on a schedule that I missed this one, so I have to wait a full hour. So I'm just gonna see what I can do in the evening with basically no light. But there's windmills, and I just took a cool shot that I see. If I flip you around, can you see this? So I tried to get a shot like that. So trees, kind of nature with kind of, you know, man-made whatever behind it, which could turn out pretty neat, or it could look kind of stupid. We don't know yet. But I like the idea of it, and so I shot that. So we'll see what happens there. So excited to do another one. Don't know where the next one's going to be or when it's going to be, but I'm going to stay committed to this and keep going with it, and they'll get better and better as we keep going. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. And as always, I won't tell you to subscribe. See you later.